Hello friends, today on PlayStation News, the Game Awards controversy over a new rule, some PlayStation Black Friday deals have leaked, the PS5 Pro is off to a strong start in the US and Japan, some good news about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 and more. Let's get to it. We start with the new controversy surrounding the Game Awards ahead of the nominees announcement today, as they have confirmed that expansion packs, DLCs, remakes and remasters are now eligible for all categories, including Game of the Year. The updated FAQ on the Game Awards website explains that, and I quote, "Expansion packs, new game seasons, DLCs, remakes and remasters," end quote, will be considered if the jury deems the new content worthy. It also notes that, and I quote, "Factors such as the newness of the content and its price value should be taken into consideration," end quote. This means that remakes like Silent Hill 2 and DLCs like Elden Ring Shadow of the Earth 3 could now be in the running for top awards. It also opens the door for live service games with seasonal content such as Apex Legends and Destiny, even if their base games are older. While it's the first time this rule appears on the website, this has been happening already, as we got Resident Evil 2 and 4 plus Final Fantasy VII remakes up for Game of the Year, Blood and Wine for The Witcher 3 was up for Best RPG, and Cyberpunk up for Best Ongoing Game, among other examples. DLCs, however, have never been up for the Game of the Year category, and this likely means Shadow of the Earth 3 will run as a contender this year. According to a poll here on the channel, you guys are not sure about the rule, with over 50% of votes saying that it depends on the content. We should find out more later today when they officially reveal the nominees. What do you think about this new rule? Let me know in the comments. Moving on, PlayStation's Black Friday deals have leaked early, and there are some big discounts coming. We already knew about the PS5 Slim Digital Edition getting a $70 price cut in the US, dropping from $450 to $380. According to reliable leaker Bill Kun, the price cut will be bigger in Europe, about 75 euros of the PS5 Slim, with the standard edition going for 475 euros and the digital edition for 375 euros from November 22nd until December 12th. The PSVR 2 is also getting a huge 200 euro discount, bringing it down to 400 euros. And if you are looking for a bundle, there's the PSVR 2 Horizon Call of the Mountain pack, which will also be 400 euros, down from 650 euros. It's still unclear if these deals will hit North America, but I guess they should be very similar, and Sony should be giving more details really soon. Next, the PS5 Pro is off to a promising start, with US launch sales matching those of the PS4 Pro back in 2016. According to Circana analyst Matt Piscatella, the mid-gen upgrade saw a solid start despite complaints on the price. In the previous video, we also talked about a report that it did pretty good in Japan, selling more than PS4 Pro and being first in the chart while doubling PS4 Pro's price. This lines up with Sony's report that PS5 pre-orders were slightly stronger than PS4 Pro, and its pricing hasn't negatively impacted sales so far. However, not everything about the PS5 Pro launch has gone smoothly, as the PlayStation Store page for PS5 Pro enhanced games has turned into a confusing mess. Some titles like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Fortnite are listed as enhanced despite not receiving their updates yet. It feels very confusing for anyone using the new console, so hopefully they fix this soon. Do you have a PS5 Pro? What do you think about it so far? Sound off in the comments. Before our next story, here are some quick-fire gaming news. A new LEGO Horizon theme set might be on the way. Fans spotted a new Aloy minifigure in a behind-the-scenes trailer for LEGO Horizon. Plus, a reliable LEGO leaker reports a new set for release in March 2025. Stellar Blade's Nier Automata DLC launches on November 20, but developer Shift Up has clarified it's a paid DLC. Other updates like photo mode and 4 new costumes will be free to anyone. Konami launched a new patch for MGS Master Collection, making MGS 2 and 3 support 4K resolutions on PS5, Xbox Series and PS4 Pro, while standard PS4 users get a sharper look via upscaling. Grove Street Games studio head has criticized Rockstar for removing their logo from the GTA Trilogy's splash screen, despite their contributions to the compilation, including last week's update. Parapon's spiritual successor Ratatan is coming next year to PS4, PS5, Xbox, Switch and PC. In our next story, Ubisoft has replied to a leak revealing free Battle Pass rewards for Assassin's Creed Shadows. The images, which I'm not gonna show, are tied to the game's upcoming Animus Hub, previously known as Assassin's Creed Infinity, and showcased items similar to those from daily and weekly Ubisoft Connect missions. This quickly turned into some debate online, given Assassin's Creed games have never had a Battle Pass system, and how likely is that they add a paid Battle Pass. Ubisoft quickly clarified the situation on social media, stating that all Animus Hub rewards will be completely free. They emphasized there will be no paid subscriptions or battle passes, and players can expect regular missions and content at no extra cost. More details will be shared closer to Assassin's Creed Shadows launch in February 2025. What do you think about Assassin's Creed getting a free battle pass? Voice your thoughts in the comments. We also have a great update about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, as director Naoki Hamaguchi and producer Yoshinori Kitase have said the game has officially entered full development, given the plot is now complete. Speaking at G-Con 2024 in Korea, the duo shared that the team's work on the plot is done and they have shifted to working on the game, but they didn't give any details on the plot itself. However, Kitase did reveal an exciting feature, and that's the High-Wing airship, that unlike Rebirth where it was limited, this time will let you experience the world from a higher perspective. He promised that they won't, and I quote, cheat with the airship system but challenge it head on so that players can freely fly around the map, end quote. With the first two parts released in 2020 and 2024, this means we could be looking at 2028 or even longer for part 3, but we'll see. How do you feel about getting the fully playable airship for part 3? Let me know about that and all of the other news that we talk about in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, sharing and subscribing, as it helps me continue to grow this channel. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.